Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We are taking off again. We are in Las Vegas airport leaving. We are taking the red-eye flight to Seoul that we have a layover in, and then on to Manila in the Philippines. And we're going to check out Manila for a day, so come with us as we take off on our next big adventure.
Let's go to Philippines.
From the neon lights of Las Vegas to the vibrant heart of Manila, our journey begins. After a long flight, we're checked into our hotel, the Holiday Inn Mankaty, but just for one day in the city. Can we make the most of it?
Join us as we explore the best spots near the airport. Unexpected finds, incredible food, and the side of Manila you didn't know existed. Let's go. I'll take you with us and I'll show you Philippines. For this here, I get chicken with the rice, dessert, have juices, and that's what I have. While when he's sleeping, he had nothing.
Alright, we just got to Korea, to Seoul, Incheon Airport. This was our layover to Manila. How was your flight, baby, from Vegas to...
Flight was 13 hours flight, but wasn't that bad. The chairs are pretty big. The flight was full.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Air Korea is a nice airline to take, though, as a whole.
The food wasn't great, but was okay.
Yeah.
Eatable. And when you come in, you have to scan again
You go through customs and immigration and all that.
Any water, you have to throw it and everything else, which is sucks. You buy water one place and the trash.
Yep.
But this is what it is. Now we're going to the lounge.
Hopefully, if it's open, it opens in a little bit. It's like 5 in the morning right now.
And we're gonna make it to Manila. Let's go to Philippines.
Alright, here it is, our final flight to Manila. So it's actually a nice layover here. Went to the lounge in Korea. On the way back from Bali, we're gonna actually go out and check out Seoul while we're here again. Something we like to do, go to have a layover and make it super long so you can go check out the city you're having a layover in. But for now, we are off to Manila.
Pretty big chairs. What do you think?
Yeah, Air Korea has really good airplanes. Nice wide seats for international flights.
And a lot of space even on the regular.
Yeah, even economy has a lot of room.
What do you think about the food on the
It's okay. Not as bad as people make fun of airplane food, but you know, it fits the bill. If you're hungry, it works. You can even get free wine or beer. This is black pepper chicken with some rice, a cookie, and a piece of bread, and I think like a shrimp quinoa salad. Not bad.
many suitcases and ours is not coming. Here people bring like 3-4 suitcases and boxes and it's crazy.
A lot of people brought a lot of stuff back from the States back to the Philippines.
For only one flight, we're waiting here for 15 minutes and they're still coming and it's not ours, so I'm getting scared now. Half an hour later, I think we're gonna have one suitcase. Or maybe not. Somebody else took it. Oh yeah, no suitcases yet. Now there is two who looks like our suitcases. Please be our suitcase. Please be our suitcase. Yay!
Last one.
What about this one?
Yeah.
Yay! We got our suitcases. It was insane. We stayed here like almost 1 hour. And we were looking at this TV where they show how they unload the luggage, and as long as they were still unloading, now no more.
Grab. So in the Philippines they use Grab, not Uber.
So let's go.
So let's go get a Grab and get to the hotel.
Let's go to the hotel.
All right, we just got to our room here. It's the Holiday Inn Makati. It was recommended to us because a friend of ours that we work with said this is one of the nicer parts of Manila. It's pretty standard Holiday Inn room, king size bed. Not much of a view from here. It's a mall right here we're connected to. We did, yeah.
She said we could have a nice view, but we have to wait because the room is not empty, so no patient. Here we are.
The bathroom's pretty small, but it's perfectly fine. We're gonna get situated, relax a little bit, and then head out into Manila. I think we're gonna go for Old Town, by somewhere the cathedrals are and some of the big city parks and things like that. Yeah, you ready, babe?
I'm ready.
You ready to go
I'm ready
explore
to
Manila?
check out the mall. We're right next to the mall.
Yeah.
And we have to buy a SIM card.
Yeah, we do need a SIM card for our phone.
So cute. They brought us like cakes. It's mini, but they are so cute, especially the little bear. We didn't try it yet, but it's very nice of them for the lounge to send us this in the room.
So we just left our hotel, the Holiday Inn Makati. It's the part of town we're staying in. It's just to the north of the airport. It's pretty. It's pretty nice. A lot of international stores. I mean, it's pretty nice. Like when we're driving from the airport to here, you could see some like shanty towns, like half-built neighborhoods, things like that. So this is like a new modern part. We're gonna go to the mall here to go get a SIM card. Our American carrier does work, but not that well. So we're gonna get a SIM card. So hopefully we don't get stuck nowhere without map directions or being able to use a Grab. So we'll tell you how much it is to get a SIM card as soon as we do it here. So we went to the mall and got a SIM card. We went to the S&M store. It's like, I don't know, they do like all sorts of services. They're bill paying, SIM cards, all sorts of stuff there. It's a clothing store. Anyway, so a 30-day SIM card with 84 gigabytes of data was like right at $10, I think. About 10 US dollars. So not too bad.
This mall is not that cheap. We're looking for some clothes and was like $30 for water.
Like a water shirt. Yeah. Like a button-up short sleeve shirt for like 15, but this is like the nicer part of Manila. These are definitely like, I would call them like a Western style mall. So, yeah, I mean, the prices aren't, I don't know.
They're American prices.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. American Walmart prices, in the fancy mall. I mean, it's, you know. Well, today hasn't gone as planned. We got to Manila about 11, to the hotel about 12:30, and then we spent the next like 3.5 hours trying to get a SIM card to work. Normally we just buy a SIM card and put it in an old phone and use it like a hotspot for the rest of our phones, and for whatever reason we couldn't get the SIM card to finish uploading all the way. The setup process wasn't working. just a pain. So we're giving up on that, and we're going to go to Old Town Manila to Fort Santiago. Yeah, I believe that's the name. Fort Santiago is where the old cathedral is, and like one of the original sort of ports where the Spanish landed. So we're going to go check that out. We got about an hour of daylight left. It's interesting. It's a really busy city, like everyone said. Lots of congestion, lots of people everywhere. Lots of brand new construction right next to a lot of like older, like homemade buildings, houses. Sort of reminds me of
Thailand?
Thailand, yeah. Like a, not exactly, but a bit. I think very similar climates. The Carino grandstands. They do political events and concerts there and all sorts of things. And just on the other side is the Manila Beach Park. It's really pretty. Like you can Ocean Park, yeah, the Manila Ocean Park, which is right across the street on the other side. And this is the Rizal Park. And there's all sorts of, like I saw a Chinese park in there, maybe a Japanese garden, or a Chinese garden rather. And on our return trip to Manila, we're gonna have to spend more time. When we get back from El Nido, we have, I think we get here
2 days.
Yeah, somewhere. I think we get here first thing in the morning and then we leave the next day. So we have another full day in Manila at least, and some of tomorrow morning. So we'll see what else we find and see to do in Manila. But for now, we're going to Santiago Fort, checking that out, and then walking actually the way we just came until the rain. So we're gonna walk back towards the hotel until the rain scares us away, I think, yeah.
Palato del Gobernador.
Palace of the Governor?
Palace of the Governor. Let's go inside this church. It's Manila Cathedral. And we go, so we escape the rain. Hopefully it's gonna stop so we can go see the fortress. But so far, we go to the Cathedral of Manila. Really interesting. I don't know how old it is. I believe the 1500s were built. John Paul II.
So we're going into the Cathedral of Manila. A little short history about it here. This is the 8th iteration of it. And it was made a basilica by Pope John II in 1981. And it looks like it was originally built in 1578. Inside the cathedral, they have a little exhibit of the timeline of the cathedral. All the way up to the modern day, starting in 1571. A short history about it. Of course, here's a picture of the cathedral. So to enter Fort Santiago was 75 pesos or $1 and change, $1.50 not even. There's a couple of stores, souvenir shops in here. You could pay for guided tours if you wanted. We didn't, but if history is your thing, I would probably recommend getting a guided tour. The information center. There is just signs telling you about the fort, different areas, how it's been reused and repurposed over the years. See, you can go up to the battlements, I think, up there, like the top of the wall. Wow, these are like all run down, huh? This museum and public park was built as a stone fortress at the turn of the 17th century and marked the beginning of the walled city's riverside barricades. So this was the end of one side of Manila's barricade fortress wall. It's really interesting. It's a cool place. It's actually pretty well preserved. I think you can go up there and walk on top of the wall too, around.
And now we're gonna go walk up on top of the wall.
Pretty cool, the old moat. So this is the old wall protecting the city and the bay, the moat. You can definitely tell this is all like European design by the Spanish. A little informational sign about Fort Santiago. Main fortress of Intramuros, established by Miguel Lopez on the site of the former wooden fort of Raj Solomon, 1571, burned down during the siege of the Chinese pirate Ling Feng, 1574, reconstructed with local volcanic rock, 1590 to 1593, the citadel of the arms of 4 foreign powers, Spanish to British, through the Seven-Year War to the United States in 1898 till 1946, and the Empire of Japan 1942 to 1945 during the Second World War. Declared as a national shrine and national monument in 1951, and as a natural cultural treasure in 2014. So this fortress has had its uses. Oh, that's a really cool wooden statue, huh? Wooden relief up there.
The gate of Fort Santiago was built together with the military parapets in 1714. It was destroyed in the Battle of Manila in 1945. The Intramuros administration restored the gate in July 1982.
So July 82 it got restored?
1982 it got restored, the whole gate.
Yeah, and it's probably when these gardens were put in and they built it back up. Oh, I see, that's where you can get up. Oh, and it just keeps going. Now we're in the Plaza del Armas.
We got to Peru now.
I think there was one there too, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you can see, there's all sorts of signs to read around here. Oh, and a restroom in here. Nice.
I don't know what tree is this, but look at the roots. Wow, it's big. It doesn't even show in the camera how big it is. So I just went to the restroom. It's nice. They have a restroom in the park. The thing is, in Philippines, most of the places they have restroom, but they don't have toilet paper. So you have to bring the toilet paper with you. And was a lady who actually threw the water instead of the flushing. I don't know if it's something just right now the water it was not working, or that's what she does all day, just throw the water in every toilet. Let's go to the theater. Ooh, this is the theater. Let's try to go up to see what is behind these buildings where the theater was. Are you enjoying this beautiful theater? So the weather, will be wonderful if it's not raining, but it's still nice. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, so I really enjoy it. It's not helping with the camera from these ruins to see them. Let's go to the theater, baby.
We're in it. Ooh, look, they're doing some reconstruction there. And you see the sign says you must wear a mask when in that building. So there's some nasty, like probably mildew or something in there. I guess that's what you get with these super old buildings, though.
But it's so pretty and so green.
It is. It's like a garden with ruins.
It's just the rain doesn't help us.
Yeah, the rain's fine. It's just a light sprinkle. Our Grab driver said the Filipinos, they don't call this rain. This is just, you know.
And we're in the dry season, so this is the dry season in Philippines.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, I thought we came in the wet season.
No, we're gonna go in the wet season in Bali.
Ah.
So this is in the memory of the victims at Fort Santiago. It's called White Cross, and it's a White Cross.
Yeah, when this site was liberated by the American troops during the World War, they found over 600 bodies down in the dungeons under here.
And and now we're gonna go in the dungeons. Let's go.
Now we're gonna go inside the fortress here. Oh, they have some replicas of some of the buildings around here in Manila, and I think this is where they have like a junior program where they teach the kids about the fortress. Oh, they're made out of Legos. I just realized that. That's super cool.
What is this one?
This is the church. And this is Nicholas de Tolento. I'm not sure about it. These are really cool. They're all the...
What else is cool is they have a movie over here.
Yeah, this is like educational for the kids.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. He saw there was like a ranger, if you would, I would call him like a park ranger in the States.
We're gonna go to see the dungeons downstairs.
These are really cool models though. These Lego models, super cool. All right, so we just went into the Making History, the Lego Educational Center. That was cool. And now we're going down into the dungeon here. You're entering hallowed ground. Please conduct yourself with dignity. Oh my goodness, you gotta crawl to get in here. Oh wow. Ouch. Oh. Okay, if you're over 6 feet tall, you're gonna need to duck the whole time you're in here.
Okay, so we get into the dungeon. They have chambers. So now, this one was the third torture room. Oh yeah. The Manila Massacre, let's go.
Okay. Yeah, this is just about the only amount of time I want to spend in a dungeon.
Is it this way?
Yeah. Oh, you can see they're not done like reconstructing it yet. All right, duck. Oh, big old stairs. Out of the dungeon, they let you out. Now I think this is a river that empties out into the bay. See, we got another sign here. What is this talking about? Something about an orange. Shaped as half an orange, hence the name Spanish media now owns. Hey baby, what do you think is shaped as half an orange?
The shape of what?
Half an orange. I'm not sure what that. Oh, maybe it's the bridge down there.
Yes. Half an orange, the other way around.
Yeah, it's like an orange slice or something, I guess, down there.
What do you think? What do you think about this fortress? Is it interesting?
Yeah, it's a cool old fort. It's well preserved. It's well maintained.
And it's
The
only
garden
like
areas,
$1 per
and a half,
person,
not even.
$1.50 to come in here.
Very
And
phenomenal.
it's very clean, which is not in Manila. They keep it nice and clean.
Like different parts of Manila, like this part looks way nicer than some of the other parts we've been through. Manila is really, it's like an evolving city. Some areas are new and rebuilt, and other parts are still like old, where people just built whatever else they could. But that's what it is, right?
It's actually a very nice view from up here. What is on there?
Just open pits or rooms, maybe where the prisoners could get some fresh air. Or maybe back in the day these had covers on them, I don't know.
And here, it reminds me of Alcatraz, you know, the little courtyard. Just
Like any, you know, ancient fortress wall we've walked on, you know, they're big, they're large for people to be up here and guard the river, guard the bay. You can see why they built it here. Just over there is the open ocean, and this is the river that flows into it.
what I noticed here was most of the tourists here, except me and Ben, are from Philippines, probably different province, and they come here in vacation to visit. Except in our flight today, which was a lot of Korean because we came from Seoul, and it was a lot of Korean who's got the
golf
golf.
clubs.
Yeah, so they come here to golf. Look at the bird in top of this. But we're gonna go this way to see more of the museum, the shrine of Jose Rizal. So let's go to see the museum. Oh, it's so dark in here. Scary.
So this next building here is a shrine and a museum to Jose Rizal. And he is known as a hero martyr for his activities in the 1890s for forming illegal rebellions and all sorts of, you know, illegal socialism with rebellion, you know, fighting against those colonial authorities. Sounds like my type of guy. So we just took a quick walk through the museum. Interesting, probably way more information in there that I should have read and soaked in and learned about. We didn't film any of it, no filming inside the museum or flash photography to protect the relics. Ooh, the lights just came on. That's pretty. I got some lights in the trees here. Yeah, we're gonna see Manila after dark here. So we'll see how we feel about the safety of the city after nightfall here.
From here.
So we're leaving the fort and we're gonna start walking towards Ocean Park, which is like 2 miles away. And in between here and there is a lot of the tourist attractions, the historical sites, the cathedral, the governor's mansion, the US Embassy. And I'm just trying to think off the top of my head what I looked at Google Maps, but there's a lot more. If I can, oh, here's the exit. All right, leaving the fortress.
If you come to Philippines, make sure you bring with you spray for the mosquitoes. I just got bit many times from the mosquito and I'm scared I'm gonna get the dengue fever. And guess what? We actually brought from Las Vegas with us, but we forgot. We were like in hurry to see Manila, and look at me. If I get the dengue fever, I'm gonna be so upset, but I hope not. So don't forget to bring the spray with you when you come to Philippines or Indonesia, Bali, where we're gonna go next.
Cute little plaza here. Oh, this is one of those memorials that was on the free walking tour. Yep. I'm gonna go see what this statue is about. World War II Memorial, 1945. The statue was placed here in 1995. It's dedicated to the innocent victims of war, and there is entirely too many of those. Battle of Manila over here. The liberation from the Japanese. Ooh, almost stepped in some mud. So we did notice that all over this historical area, there's like, I don't know, safety officers or like tourist information people. They're really helpful. Their English is astounding. In fact, I would say just about everybody we've run into.
All the young people speak English very, very well.
Yeah, and almost everybody speaks some English.
Yeah, we came here by Grab, and I actually asked the Grab driver, where he learned English. He said in school, and I asked, did your parents speak English? He said, not like me, not that good.
Yeah. I think English is now mandatory in Filipino school, but I don't know. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments.
And how much does it cost us to come here by Grab?
Oh, the Grab from our hotel was, I think it was like $8. I don't remember, but it's not that much.
Like 600 pesos, which is a little bit over there. And I'm guessing this is the Church of San Angelo.
Oh, yeah, that's a cool church. Oh, hey, I found Romania.
That's not Romania.
Yeah, it is. All over Bucharest looks like that. All over Bucharest looks like that. I'm not sure where this guy's going, so we're gonna go this way. So we're at St. Augustine Church. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. One of the 4 Baroque churches of the Philippines, inscribed in 1993 on the World Heritage List. Pursuant to the conversion concerning the protection of the World Cultural and Natural Heritage. The Santiago Church in I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, Intramuros, city of Manila, possesses an outstanding universal value that deserves protection for the benefit of all humanity. And it became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1972. Let's go check out the church inside.
Let's go and check it out because I see the doors I like.
It's pretty at night, that's for sure, with all the lights on it.
Can we get the doors like that to come?
Sure, yeah. We'll just have to not spend anything for a couple of years. Wow. I think it's wallpaper. I think it's, yeah, because over here you can see the original. Yeah. So we decided to grab one of these little tuk-tuks. It's gonna take us on a little drive around, and
You wanna try
it's
drive, ma'am?
No.
300.
You sir, you wanna try?
No, you're fine to drive. So we're gonna drive around a bit.
You're a blogger, sir?
Yeah, we have a little blog. So it's fun.
And we took the
You wanna see?
YouTube channel?
Yeah, YouTube. Too much luggage.
Ooh. Yeah. 13.
All right, so this used to be the old Chinatown, and now they've turned into all these little restaurants. There's a ton of them. We saw all these little back streets we were going up and down. I think this is part of the old fortress, yeah? Or
Yeah.
one of the fortresses? The old city wall?
Yes, this is the old city. Yeah.
It's all old city here.
If you want buying street food, do you want it?
No. Our driver is saying that this is one of the newest areas in Manila called the Esplanade. It looks like. So the area we are now is called the Esplanade, or the new Esplanade, and that's the Orange Slice Bridge, or that's what the locals call it. So the fortress is just right back there, and we're just a little bit up the river here. You can tell lots of brand new shops, lots of people out here taking pictures, eating.
So we got to Mexico Plaza.
This is the Plaza Mexico.
Plaza Mexico.
1564 to 1964. And you wanna take a picture?
Yes. And I want to take a picture with that guy. Here's the
Okay.
bridge. What is your name?
Kenneth Nike,
Ken and Nike?
my friend. It's the fine art.
And we're gonna finish our night in Manila in Rizal Park. Our little pedicab driver brought us here, told us to check out this water show. It is actually really pretty, the fountain, like a dancing fountain.
You see the fire, so cool.
Yeah, it is.
We get to the Bellagio again. Whatever we do,
No, Bellagio doesn't have color or fire.
we're gonna end the night here in Rizal Park. It's pretty here. It's beautiful. It was a gorgeous day. It was a little rainy, but after that,
It was a
nice.
good day. For just
And
having a couple hours, it was a good time around Manila,
We
around the old town.
actually had since 11 o'clock, but we spent 3-4 hours just
Screwing
to
with that stupid SIM card.
with a SIM card. The guy at the hotel tried to help us, and he couldn't do it either. So we just give up
we
on the
gave up.
SIM card. We used T-Mobile, our phones from Vegas, but we had a great day. And tomorrow we're gonna be in Manila again, so we're gonna show you the part of Manila you didn't see today.
Yep.
Stay with us.
So tomorrow is going to be like a half day in Manila, and then we're off to El Nido, and we're going to show you that too. We're taking some little teeny airline. Even people in Manila are like, "What airline's that?"
Please subscribe to our channel, like, and comment it so I know you are watching my movie. Otherwise, I won't gonna make any more movies. I'm gonna just travel on my own, just me and my honey here.
Me too.
Good night from Manila.